Hi Geminis, gems in my eyes, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. It's from my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are covering your weekly reading for the first official week of January 2023. So this is from the 2nd to January 8th, and I apologize for your reading being a little bit late, but hopefully you won't be too upset. Okay, so what is going on in the sky astrologically for all of us this week? So on January 2nd, depending on when you watch this, maybe this is the 2nd, we have Venus moving into Aquarius. So this is going to make us feel more drawn towards people, places, things that we feel like we can associate ourselves with, like be part of a group, club, organization, but of only like-minded individuals, people who think the same as us, who have the same perceptions, who we feel like we can be a part of, and maybe more drawn towards things that are a little bit weird or rare, or weird, eccentric. Okay, and wanting to be more social, maybe hang out with people, talk, share ideas, looking into innovations and technology and all things Aquarius. Okay, and then towards the end of the week on January 6th, we have a Cancer full moon. So the moon is home in Cancer, so this moon may feel very emotional, very sentimental. Even if you're not usually a very emotional person, it can bring out some emotions or trigger us in some way. For some, you know, some people may feel very satisfied at this time with their home, family, private life. Others may get kind of triggered and feel like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling this way? I need to change, or I need to express myself. So it kind of depends where you are in your life, and everyone is affected differently. But the full moon can tend to bring up emotions for us, especially this one because it's in Cancer. So we may really feel it, especially because the sun in Capricorn is complete opposite. So you just want to lay low, not do too much. Don't provoke people, because some people may react emotionally more than other times around this time. Okay? All right, and if you can, be around water, drink water, take a bath. It'll help just kind of cleanse and maybe start this new year on, a fresh, clean slate. Okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. If you want to follow me on my social media accounts like Instagram, TikTok, or my second YouTube channel, it will be all linked below. And if you want to check out my poetry book that is available on Amazon, that is also linked below as well. And also guys, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out how I want to make some changes and modify these weekly readings. So I want to run by an idea by you and let me know in the comments what you guys think. I just kind of thought of it today. It's something that I kind of tried before, but I only did like once, and it might be a little bit easier on me, and maybe you guys might like it more. So I was thinking of doing these weekly readings, this format, into one video, kind of like the way I do the monthlies and mid-monthly readings, where like you'll each get your reading, but it's all in one video. And then the extended would be like below in the description box or something for each sign. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like that, if it would bother you, if you would prefer it, because then everyone gets their reading at the same time, and then you can kind of see the other signs as well. I don't know, I was thinking of making that change. It might be a little bit easier, you guys may like it more, I don't know, but let me know your thoughts below. Okay, all right, so let's get straight to your reading, covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and then love, romance, dating, or relationships. Okay, all right, so Geminis, when it comes to your health for this week, I feel like you're preserving something, or maybe you've been eating more stuff, more foods that will last longer, have a longer shelf life. Or maybe you're like making stuff that you feel like you can store away, can last a longer time. So in winter, you don't have to like go out to the grocery store and stuff all the time as much. I also see that you could be having some tightness or like muscle or like knots in your body possibly. And maybe it's because of the weather, because it's cold, or just sleeping positions or whatever, working. So you could be experiencing some like tightness, and maybe you need to like a massage, or you need to maybe go into like a sauna, steam room, or just kind of work out, move your body a little bit to get that blood circulation moving and warm up your muscles possibly. Or when you go outside, make sure you're bundled up and you don't just go all out and get sick or something. And yeah, I feel like also that you could be spending a lot of time inside, and so that can contribute to why maybe you're not moving around as much. I also see, for whatever reason, someone spending a lot of time in the basement or like downstairs if you have one, and the temperature there maybe could be a lot colder, and so your body will like stiffen up a lot more. So make sure you move around a little bit if you tend to get like tightness, or maybe when you're sitting for too long your legs fall asleep and you feel like ants crawling, or you know that feeling, right? So you just gotta maybe move around or like change your position a little bit. Okay, and then also try to practice a little more consistency with your health, and especially with maybe your diet and food choices. And I think that should kind of really help you at this time, because maybe that's something you're thinking about or you're going to be working on, and trying to like find more consistency or be more efficient with your eating, your food, and your health, in a way that just kind of works for you but also is easier on you, like simple. All right, and then when it comes to your career, your work, your finances, or in this area of life, you could be really busy, and I think this week could go by really fast. When it comes to your work, school, hobbies, it just seems like you have a lot to do. You could be running around, meeting people, doing errands, calling, lots of emails, texting, meetings, Skype, Zoom calls. It just feels like you're kind of all over the place, and you may have a lot of stuff going on. And I want to remind you that on the 12th of January, Mars in Gemini is going to be going direct. So you could already be starting to feel the engine about to get warmed up, because once Mars goes direct, you may feel like you can finally like take off and do more, and things may start to go a little more smoothly for you. But this week, it does feel like it's kind of like the beginning of that, preparing you. So you may be really busy, have a lot of things to do, maybe keep a list, your timer or calendar, because you may have a lot of things to do, and it may feel kind of hard to keep up with everything, but you are more than able, more than capable to do so. I feel like you may have a lot of people to talk to, meetings, things to review, to see, to look over, just a lot of stuff going on. And I feel like this work that you're putting in though is going to pay off, and it may feel like you're really busy and you're like, oh my gosh, like this month is already starting kind of hectic, but it is going to pay off in the end. So I would say, just while you have the energy, while you can get as much done, and don't procrastinate. Try to do everything when you can, and don't leave it for last minute, because then that'll just only like it'll just make it it'll make you take longer than what you needed. So be useful with your time, be efficient, stay organized, and you will be okay this week when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances. But it does feel like you're gonna be like, have a lot to do possibly. Okay, all right, and then, but it does feel like the work that you're doing is not only going to pay off, but it's going to help you grow tremendously in the next little while. Okay, all right, and then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, or maybe just a relationship in general in your life, on your side we have Serenity, the Universe, and the King of Wands. All right, so some of you could have Virgo and or fire somewhere in your chart, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, if I can grab it, struggling over here, oops, King of Cups, and the Page of Crystals. So as far as who you could be dealing with here, it could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out this time, and maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on here? It feels like something that's already been on your mind, or something you've been thinking about for some time. You're finally gonna like take action on it, or go for it, or express yourself, or you finally make a decision. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go. I've thought about this. I've spent enough time alone. I've gone over all the pros and cons. I'm ready for this. And maybe you're feeling like maybe now you want to put yourself out there soon, or you want to start dating, or you're going to tell the person that you like them. You may go on a dating app, or finally kind of try to make an effort to meet people, or to go out and date, or make the effort with the person that you love, with the person you're interested in. And it does feel like the moment you kind of get out of your shell, you come out of your cave after so much hibernation and just hiding away, isolating yourself and trying to figure out you, now the world is opening up, becoming bigger for you. And as soon as you kind of decide and you put yourself out there, you're like, okay, I'm ready. It feels like you connect immediately with someone who is also ready, wants love, wants commitment, wants a lifelong partner, someone who's emotionally wise, emotionally evolved, intelligent, mature, could be older than you, but even if they are younger, I feel like emotionally they're very mature and they're ready for love and a very loving person. This person could be kind, sweet, compassionate, sensitive, maybe really into arts, music, poetry, I don't know, cooking. I feel like they could be a hopeless romantic, super sweet, thoughtful, and someone who's family oriented and maybe really wants love or just very loving themselves and will make you feel very comfortable. And I think this person may be reaching out to you, or as soon as you show a little bit of interest or you just kind of put yourself out there, they're going to reach out. They'll be like, hi, how are you? Or, ding you, send you a message and ask you out, or want to get to know you or something, or start talking, start a conversation, whatever the case is. This person, I think, is someone that you will really connect with, or maybe you're already connecting with. They may already have a deep connection with you, or really, really like you, or love you, or be in love with you if you're already in a relationship. This could be the week where you finally go out. Maybe you guys go on a date, or you meet for the first time, and you're expressing yourself more. You're telling this person how you feel and who you are, and maybe being around them makes you feel more confident in yourself, energizes you, pumps you up, and makes you feel like you can now be this like higher, greater version of yourself. So I feel like a lot of you this week may be feeling like you're finally coming out of your shell, coming out of your cocoon. You're opening up to the world. You're like, oh, okay, it's a new year. I'm ready to start off good. And you're kind of just ready to put yourself out there and take action and not hold yourself back anymore. You're like, no, I'm gonna stop living small or thinking of myself as small. Like, no, I can be happy. I can find love. I shouldn't shy away or, hide myself in who I am. So I really like this. Let's see, guys. Let's continue on with extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on to extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best and happy New Year's. Bye.